Hey, good morning, guys. So it's that time. Linda's huge, gigantic journal is finally done. It it literally turned into a gator mouth, people. This thing is huge, and it's technically only one decorated signature. It's so big that no matter what angle I go on, it's not catching the whole thing. It's that big. Have to say it's definitely bigger in size than the last one because I didn't do, a lot of tearing around the edges, but it's finally done. And so what I'm doing is I'm pre-recording. I have to put some more glue here. I'm pre-recording this video because I'm going to actually mail this out to Miss Linda first. Once she receives it, then I'll post the flip through. So you're seeing it now means Miss Linda has her journal. Okay, so obviously it's pretty much the exact same method I used last time. Everything that you see was Linda said specifically, like, she wanted all the tags, the labels with the journal and the vintage. And the only thing I did differently was I trimmed the whole thing with some coffee dyed lace. I hope you're seeing this good. Let me get my, I hope that light helps me a little bit more. Some coffee dyed lace is new. The flower bouquet on the side is new. In the back of her photo, I left it a little tuck spot to put a little card. I'm not going to go through every little thing because this video will take forever. There's some rusted bits and safety pins and a fountain pen tip from Tim Holtz. Cheesecloth. She wanted some pink. So there's some very dull pink in the background. Her little vintage butterfly. Her spine, she wanted it like the other one. Oh, this one's heavy. The back has that large applique, and I used some large two doily appliques here. A little bow out of some pinkish lace, some more rusted bits, and some washi tape, and I sewed around everything. The journal, the lace, once it was on, I re-sewed over that again and again and again. Lots of sewing. Lots of distressing, grungy. I added to this one. I had to make sure something told me add a closure, and I'm glad I did. The other one didn't have a closure, but I'm glad this one did because it's just, look at this. It's gigantic. Excuse me. So let's go back in here. Let me see if you can see this. Yeah, I think I'm in pretty good frame. Same thing as last time, pretty much. Of course, not exactly the same. I left all my threads to make it look really tattered and grungy. And there's sewing on the inside of, what I do with the file folder is I layer with some tissue, and I layer it with stamping and distressing, and of course my stain to give it a real old vintage grungy look. Made her a little journal over here. It says memories. Used the image from Sam Poole, and it's just the envelope journal again. I did some of the, I don't remember if I did this on video, but this I did some, can you see that? I did some decoupage in here with matte napkins, also with some sewing tissue, and then there's just some ephemera in there, some coffee dyed tracing paper, and then some more pinks because she wanted me to incorporate some pinks in here. And it's just a extra, writing space for her to write in. Some more ephemera in this side of the envelope. It's very coffee dyed and grungy up. Nice and grungy. Then, of course, my first page of the first signature is the muslin, which distressed, put some, what do you call it? Gesso, and then I painted it and I stamped it just to give it a real good grungy feeling. I made some trim with sewing tissue. I made a little pocket with a little tag up there. I don't remember, this was given to me and I can't remember from where, but there's some ephemera and a journaling card in there. just gave her lots of stuff to journal on. This is some distressed and coffee dyed and tracing paper. There's some extremely old book pages. All the pages, again, were sewn together. I used different materials to sew them together. Like this one is a piece of lace. This one is a piece of pink ribbon. And then there's some more. This one has paper. This one has muslin. So it's just a mixture of different things. But all the pages in the journal had to be sewed together, except for the second signature, because I used the larger pages, so they were good at just folding them up. Some very coffee stained, grungy tracing paper. Pocket. I forgot where I got this pocket too. I used a lot of stuff that I had in my stash. This is a photocopy I made of her mom. I turned it into a tag. This is the original. So what I've also done is I've put all her original photos that she sent me to scan back inside the journal. This is an old, very old, it's like literally coming apart. The Family Physician. It's a large, very large family physician book. This is just some, what is this called? I always forget this paper. Took this paper, I forgot what it's called. Parchment paper. There you go. And I just put gesso over it, and then I used my vintage stain over it. I put her mom's photo there. On this side, I made a pocket, some muslin, some slow stitching, a lot of inspirational quotes, some vintage ephemera, another picture of her mom that also was photocopied, a large tag. Where are my notes? Where are my notes? Oh my gosh, I need to tell you, Christelle Van something W sent me a kit. She bought me a kit. I'm looking for my notes. You know what? I have to find those notes because I have the name of this shop and this kit. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I think I just bought this new lamp, and I think my lighting still is bad. So I think that lamp is going back to Amazon, and I'm gonna have to get a better one because this one's still not bright enough for me. Okay, so my notes. This tag and some other pieces came from a kit, a freebie kit on Etsy called the Grungy Cardboard Kit. Now, one of my followers is Christelle Van Wijk. I believe that's how you say her name. She emailed me. She wanted to send me a kit, and the kit is from Seneca Pond Crafts. She gifted me the kit. Okay, the one that she gifted me was called the Backwards Glance. It's not in here because I'm saving it for something else. It's a beautiful kit. You have to go see it. On Etsy, it's Seneca Pond Crafts. I'll put the link down below. And then I believe this is like a 20-cent kit. It's a beautiful kit. It's a grungy, tattered looking kit. I loved it. And thank you, Crystal. I really, really appreciated that. That was very nice of you, honey. You didn't have to do that. Then just some little bits of trim and lace here in case she wants to, you know, take it apart and put it somewhere else. Then here, I'm not going to take it off, but it's just clipped on. It's just a little, another little like notebook flip thing just for extra journaling room. It's real grungy. I sewed it together. They're all different shapes and sizes. And then I did some collaging on the front, and then I layered some lace. These are not removable unless you want to rip them, and then I made a little bow out of the muslin, and I just clipped it to there. So it does come off, and you can sit there and write it. These are the Bible pages that she asked if I could incorporate into the journal. There is a, what do you call that? Cluster? No, that is something else. Large pocket on the side, and then on the inside are some original photos of her mom. not going to pull those all out. And a piece of ephemera. There's a large tab that also came with that grungy kit. These inspirational quotes, they're biblical inspirational quotes, came from my Porch Prints. And I will link that down below as well. There's another tag from that same kit. Just did a little layering with some ruffle that I made with the sewing machine, some ephemera, some original photos of her mom. I put them out throughout the journal, so this way I didn't have to stick them in something else separately and send them back. If she wants, you know, she'll remove them, do whatever she wants to do. These are also her mom photos. I just did, you know, I scanned them. This is some Sorry Silk, some more dark tattered grungy ribbons trim that I made. Another side of the Bible page, an old children's book page, also sewn together with muslin. And then there's an envelope, an altered paper clip, an old, I don't remember where I got these images though. So it's just another inspirational quote. If you hear chatter in the back, I have my granddaughters today, so I got my hands filled. Girls, voices please, I'm recording. Thank you. Then I did some, yeah, and then right back to it. It's like, okay, Grandma, right over your head. I'm listening to you. Some decoupage. There's another little booklet I made using Sam Poole's images. And it's just a bunch of little pages to journal on. This is a material. I always forget what this is called. It's pretty thick, but not like a hard thick. And then I just clip that there. Some vintage lace on the edge of the page. Another old book page. A large pocket I made out of the bag that I received from the kit that I purchased from K-Commerce. A tag, another tag. A grungy envelope with ephemera in it. Some more trim on the side that I sewed out of paper. Some more ephemera. Another Bible page. Ephemera. A little side pocket tuck I made. There's like a half a pearl. I always forget what they're called. They're like little half pearls. That's a piece of an applique in there. There's some pink Sorry Silk under there. I just folded it over, sewed it before I put it in the book. And then there's some more pictures of Miss Yvonne, her mom. Another page out of the children's book. Another old book page. And then this is that large dictionary page I made the envelopes out of. Decided to make it a page, and I of course distressed it. I used my cinnamon stain on this one, so it feels amazing, it smells amazing, it's really super grungy. Love it. It was really loose. Now it's nice and sturdy. I did extra sewing by hand. Actually, it was a long story, but I'm not going to go into it. Then all the pockets I made, and I put her mom's photos on the pockets and just stuck a little piece of ephemera in each of the pockets and did some more side trim with book pages. There's some old book pages in here in, I'm going to say German. I think that's German. I'm not sure. Then another photo, some music sheet paper, just a little bit of collaging, and another little layered cluster. This is not a cluster. I know what it is. I can't even think of the word. My brain is not working again today. This is another envelope. It was already coffee dyed in distress, and of course I went over it with the cinnamon stain. Some more trim. I put a rusted paper clip just to keep it closed. And inside is just a couple of her mom's photos. Same perch. Another pocket here with some vintage label that I found. I took it off another piece of paper. Some muslin here. Another tag from that same kit. Some more pictures of her mom. Some more side trim with coffee dye tracing paper. And then I made a little pocket. This pocket idea, I've been using this for a while. I got this pocket idea. Simple pocket, right? From Yvonne Preston. Another inspirational spiritual quote. Excuse me, I have hiccups now. These are, I believe these are all Sam Poole. I'm not 100% sure about this one, but I just made some little ephemera pieces to stick in here. And then, of course, the pocket just flips up for some more journaling room. There is another digital piece of ephemera, another book page from the Bible, more ephemera, another page out of the Bible. She wanted a couple of the book pages. I included this one because I thought it was real beautiful and it would go well with her journal. Another old book page, some avocado dyed paper, and I just put another spiritual quote there. Then that's the other side of the envelope. More pictures of her mom. It's pretty grungy. Put a little piece of lace. Same book here. Another Bible page. A little pocket. This is also from that free kit from the Seneca Pond. This is from my Porch Prints. The tag. This tag is an inspirational tag. I believe that's Artie Mae's. And then inside is just a little card. Some more trim on the edge. This is what I was working on the other day on live, and I was just blank. I couldn't figure out what to do. So I just sewed some of the lace to some coffee dye distressed muslin, made a pocket here already on a pocket, and then put her some more of her mom's. I mean, she's going to probably take them out and put different things. She was telling me something about letters, old vintage letters that she has. This is a large applique that I have that I just cut up little pieces off of to do some embellishments, some pom-pom trim. This is just decorated page with a spiritual words on there. This is another part of Sam Poole's kit. Another Bible page, another large pocket. Did some stamping, of course, distressing, and this is not a pocket. I just wanted to make, you know, the pocket itself pretty. I just put a little flower up there. Another spiritual quote there from my Porch Prints. Some more photos of her mom. Some more avocado dyed papers because she wanted me to include them. This is an actual flower I received for Mother's Day. I flattened it out. I flattened them out, let them dry. There's a big another piece of an like a tablecloth. I just cut out the flower, distressed it, put the flower, this flower on top of it, put my vintage stain over it, pearl, half pearl in the middle just to make it look, you know, a little pretty. There's some more vintage ephemera and her mom's photo. This book is not staying closed. Another old book page. These are the rest of her mom's photos. I couldn't, there was no way I couldn't put anything else in here. It's just too much. It's too much. So this will be uploaded as soon as she receives it. Like I said, if you're seeing it now, it's because she already received it. This was a cute photo she had. It was just 9 different, I can't even count, pictures of her mom, and I thought it would really look nice as a focal point because this is the second signature. I did some crackling, a lot of distressing on this piece of muslin. There's coffee stain on it. There is gesso on it, paint on it, the cinnamon stain on it, and then, of course, some trim. And then this is the other side. I did I always forget what this is called too. Image transfer, I believe, on this side of her mom and her, and some more trim out of the tissue, the sewing tissue. Now, look at the difference between that decorated one and then this one is the one for journaling. Another little booklet. I just distressed this and put it on this side of the muslin. And then this is pretty much blank after this. This is it. So it's all just blank pages, blank for journaling, simply for journaling. I put some ephemera in there. The same thing. This one had to get sewed to it. But all these pages these large pages didn't need to be sewed. Another old book page, just so that it just wasn't a blank, you know, so blank. But it's all distressed pages for journaling. And then on the back, at the very end, I put another piece of muslin in there that says vintage with an image transfer of the butterfly. And where is it? Some more book pages. And more blank pages. This is lots of pages. Lots of pages. I'll put in the description how many pages because I didn't even count them. I forgot to count them. This is upside down. It was an oopsie. Can't be perfect. I made a big boo-boo and it was tied in already. I didn't want to go through the cutting it out and redoing it all over again. This is the end of the blank signature. Another image transfer of her mom. Lots of stampings, distressing. This is another image transfer from a book page, I think. It's hard to see, but it's an actual like corn stalk, I think. Then that's the other side of the muslin, the end of the journal, and I thought it would be cute to just stick a library card in there. Oh, and she asked me if I could do, I think I told you guys, a show-do. Her writing board, is it called? So I just made a little tassel for the writing board, different pieces of fabrics and laces and trims, and some eyelash yarn, and what else? A little dangle right here, and a little dangle right at the end, and then at the top there's a rusted dangle. I forgot where I got that from. I actually got this from a Facebook, someone on Facebook that makes these. And then there's an what do you call them? A bow pin at the top with the closure, so that comes right off. And then when she goes to whether she wants to write in here, I thought I've never heard of these. This was kind of cool. Pretty cool. So if she wants to write, she just puts that in there. Never heard of this. Can you believe it? I've never heard of this. I'm so glad. I'm going to make more of these. I like these. I like these a lot. So then if she's in here journaling, just puts it in there and gives it a nice hard surface to write on. And then she can just stick this on the outside. Personally, me, if it were moi, if it were I would probably stick it back here. If I can get it back there. Probably can't get it back there with one hand. But, yeah, I would probably stick it back there. Or in the front, somewhere. But, like temporarily, while she's not writing on it, she can do whatever she wants, whatever makes her happy. I hope that she loves it and enjoys it as much as I have enjoyed making it for her. And that is all. Tie this big girl closed. Get her trim fixed. It's all twisted. She's a big one. Whew, she's a big. I think this is by far definitely the largest one I have ever made. So I hope you enjoyed the flip through, and I will definitely be making more videos before I post this, but I'll explain when I load those videos because I have some things that I've created that I want to tell you guys about for my shop. I'm going to make a whole bunch. And then we have that fantastic, after the New Year's, of course, it's going to be amazing. I keep saying it. I can't stop saying it. I'm never going to stop saying it. Because I've even thrown it out there to a few other people. And I'm getting really, really good feedback. But the next giveaway is coming soon. These are all my notes for that giveaway. Can you believe it? Lots of notes. It's going to be huge. It's going to be great. And we're going to have fun. And it's going to be amazing. And whew, I can't wait. So, on that note, guys, it's Friday. Happy New Year. I won't see you until 2022. Oh my God. 2022 already. Be safe. Stay healthy. Have a fantastic New Year. God bless, guys. Talk to you soon.